Okay, let's say there's a man and he goes inside a room. Let's say he's 4'9". Let's say his third language is English. Like, he has an accent. He doesn't have an arm. He's Hispanic, African, Asian, whatever skin, right? But he's Elon Musk. Do you think people are gonna give two about him not being 5 foot? No him being the right ethnic skin color, whatever, for no him having like one arm. They're gonna acknowledge him as Elon Musk. They're gonna acknowledge him as a business genius, the owner of Tesla, the owner of PayPal. Just because little Elon Musk was 4'9", he didn't have an arm, he didn't talk English that well. People didn't care about that. You know, people won't care about if Elon Musk comes inside your room. He's all the things I just told you. You won't make fun of him unless you're close to him, maybe buddies, whatever. But you wouldn't make fun of him. Like, the first impression would be like, the first impression you have is respect. You will respect this man more than most 99% of people that you've ever met in your life, or even 99% of people you've ever met. You will respect the shit out of this guy. What does this mean? People don't give two fucks about your insecurities, and so you should do as well. Because of two reasons. If you have already built yourself up as let's say you made like a watch brand, right? You are the CEO of Rolex, for example. Rolex is CEO, right? Let's say you made that, but you're 4'5". You were born with some kind of facial distortion. Maybe you barely don't speak English, right? Whatever. You stutter a lot. You know, you name it, right? But you're the Rolex CEO, the CEO of Rolex. People are gonna respect you before anything else. Women are gonna be attracted to you. Men are gonna respect you. The world is gonna perceive you as the guy, the man, isn't it? And the second reason is that people are too busy already thinking about their own insecurities before, even thinking about yours. Okay, let's say you go to the gym. You finally are taking action. Finally, you wanna, make a change in your life, but you're too afraid of getting judged by people. You feel people are watching you. You feel judged by others, right? Funny enough, I've been in both views. I used to be fat. I go inside the gym. I feel really judged by a lot of people. It was all in my head. So all this stuff is in your head anyway. I felt viewed by everyone, judged by everyone. In the locker room, getting changed, you feel ashamed when you're taking off your clothes. You feel ashamed. And then when working out and stuff, you're like, oh, I'm starting with the lightest weight, but I feel viewed by everyone. I feel like people are looking down on me. And I also be on the other side. That's because when I go to the gym and I see someone that's new, right? This is a different topic, which is to help people when you see them struggle, right? But I made sure I didn't look down. I didn't look down on them. If anything, they motivated me to keep working hard, right? So whenever I see someone that I think they're new to the gym, any kind of help, you can ask me anything, because because I've been there before. So I want them to feel welcome, and I want them to feel good about making a change in their life. So people are too busy thinking about, besides the insecurities and the flaws, thinking about their problems anyway. But okay, they're too busy thinking about the problems and their own insecurities, but still they make fun of me being short. They still make fun of me being brown. They still make fun of me for having my ears sticking out, for example. Two things. Firstly, you are looking at your flaws just from the negative side. Oh, there's no good and bad. There's no good and bad. There's this story that goes something like, I'm gonna make it quick. So there's this farmer and his son, and the son goes around and loses an arm. I think it was an arm or whatever, like an arm, right? And then a local from the area goes to the farmer, to the father, and tells him, oh, your son lucky because your son lost an arm, right? And he goes, oh, it's no good or bad, who cares? And then a war happens, and people getting drafted, but because the son lost an arm, he doesn't get drafted. And the people go to the farmer and they tell him, oh, you're so lucky because all of our sons are getting drafted, but yours isn't getting drafted because, you know, it doesn't have an arm. And then father goes, oh, you're lucky, but like, who cares? Like, whatever. It's how you perceive it. So for you, oh, if I have this flaw, I'm just gonna get like made fun of by a lot of people, right? So I'm gonna expose all my flaws, and I'm gonna say why later. Like, I'm gonna elaborate more, right? So all my flaws. Okay, let's start with my teeth. So my teeth. I don't have the best shape for my teeth. This right here. Alright, I don't have the perfect smile. If I smile, it's not the best smile ever. My arms. I mean, my hand. I have small hands, small wrist. I'm 5'8", 5'9", 5'8.5", let's say. And what else? My accent, me stuttering, which I have done before in the video. What else? I guess me being brown. I mean, if anything, I got people were racist to me in Spain more than in the UK, which is where I live right now. Yeah, but that's something funny to think about. So coming back to only you looking at the bad side of the coin, right? Which is, you know, you make people making fun of you. You feel judged because of this, whatever. So I'm gonna take an example of like all the flaws that I just expose of myself on the internet for everyone to see on the whole world, right? So I gave 2 examples. I'm gonna take 2 examples. My social skills, right? So me stuttering is this. My accent is this. This is my accent. Me stuttering. My accent right here. Right? Everything else is my social skills. So me being funny, me being interesting, me being reliable, me being a nice person, me being a gentleman, me being accountable for the people, me being keeping it real to the people, me being the guy, right? All of this is overshadowing this part right here. So when someone meets me, because I already work on myself, because I didn't waste my time just being like, oh, people are gonna, you know, I didn't work. This whole thing didn't come. I built all this, like me coming. So what came with me, my package when I was born, or like coming here learning English, right, is my language. I mean my accent, and me stuttering. That was the things that came. Everything else I built it. Me being interested, having stories, me being funny, me being charismatic. I built all of that. So my camera died on me, but we're cool. We're fine now. All right. So I was saying, my accent is this. Me stuttering is this. That all came already with me already, and this is overshadowing this. So when someone meets me, they're gonna be like, oh, he's that one guy that's interesting. He's really reliable. Like that if you have any problem, I know that he's gonna listen to me. I know he's gonna help me, right? They're not gonna know me for being, oh, he stutters a lot. He doesn't know what he's saying. If I have money as well, and if I also have the physique as well, bro, people respect the shit out of me. People don't give 2 fucks about me having my nose like this, me being fucking 4'10". So that was the first way. So it's pretty much that you work yourself, so you overshadow the things that you're insecure about. And second thing, so for example, let's take my social skills again. Me stuttering and my accent are 2 parts of my social skills, because it's something that when I talk to you, it's something that you notice when we're talking, you know, socially, social skills, you get it. So that's something that comes with me, right? So I was forced in a way to build everything else, right? So that was fuel for me to work on myself. So if that wasn't there, perhaps I didn't have enough inspiration to work on my social skills. Perhaps I would have stayed the same. Maybe my social skills would have been like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times worse, because of I didn't have my accent, or I wasn't stuttering. So the things that you feel insecure about, things that you feel you think that you flaws, literally make this your feel, so you work on everything else. Everything else should overshadow this. Literally just that. I just realized this. Okay, so these are the 2 steps you should do. Well, 3 steps. Well, 2 steps really. 2 steps. Literally, I just thought this on the spot. Literally, I just thought this on the spot, right? Okay, let's say that your main flaw. Okay, one of your flaws is you feel shy and awkward around women, let's say, right? And it's this is your social skills, being shy and awkward, pretty much, right? What you should do is that minimize this, embrace them, and use them as fuel. So you make things look smaller, 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 smaller. And as you do this, everything else is you having the physique, so you feel confident, you can approach women, talk to them, da 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 da. You talking more and more and more and more, so you don't feel as awkward, you don't feel as shy. You work on yourself, So instead of spending time just being like, oh, I cannot talk to a woman because of this, because I'm too shy and too awkward. Instead of doing that, spend more time working on yourself, going to the gym, making money, so you can, take them like on nice dates, cutting your hair, dressing nice. Like, there's so many things that you can do to feel confident, and then you won't feel as awkward and as shy around them. I just realized that that's like a really good 2-steps guide to overcome, to embrace your flaws, your insecurities. How do you want to be remembered by everyone? Like, right now and after you are gone, after you die. Let's take Elon Musk, right? As the example that I gave before, he's 4'9". He doesn't talk English that well. He doesn't have an arm, a leg, whatever. There's a lot of insecurities that he could have, literally. He has so many reasons to blame because of this, that this thing happens to him, whatever, right? But he worked on himself and he became Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, the owner of PayPal, business billionaire, literally the richest guy alive, I think, on top 3, right? But imagine he was like, oh, I'm not gonna work on my business only because I'm 4'9" and I'm Asian, people are not gonna take me seriously. Imagine he made all the excuses. He would have stayed in bed. He wouldn't be nearly as 1% successful as he is right now. Nowhere near. So it goes back again. There's nothing good or bad. For me, literally, because I think I said it before, because my accent is, I won't say it's that strong, right? But I have an accent, and I also started a lot, right? So it forced me to improve my social skills. So I'm grateful for it. I'm happy that I started like I'm doing right now. I'm grateful for that. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as someone successful that? Because at the end of the day, when you are gone, people are going to remember you as someone that took action or not. I don't know about you, but when I'm gone from this world, besides being the best dad, I want to be the best sibling, the best brother, the best son. I want to be the best family member. I want to be the best of the best for everything. I'm too ambitious. But once I'm gone, I want to be remembered as the best dad that I could have ever have. From my children, from my partner. Well, he was the best husband I could have ever gotten. For my siblings, he was the best brother that I've ever have. Use your flaws and your insecurities as fuel. Literally as simple as that. And once you start working on yourself, and once you start building yourself up, like I said before, start going to small insecurities, you don't care about them as much because you are the guy, you're building yourself up. Then that's when you start feeling grateful about the things that you were born with. I'm grateful that I'm brown. I'm grateful that I'm Hispanic. I'm grateful for having the parents I have. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for having a roof above my head. I'm grateful for having small hands, because that means I have to work on my forearms so they look big. I'm grateful for me stuttering. I'm grateful for me having an accent, because that means I have to improve my social skills. Well, I was forced to, but it made me happy, so I'm grateful that happened. So how do you want to be remembered? That's the question that you should really ask yourself. At the end of the day, when you're like laying out of bed, before you go to sleep, imagine that was the last day of your life. There's no tomorrow. You're gone. How would you like to be remembered by everyone? I don't know about you, but I want to be remembered as the best of the best for everything. And I can do that even if I was 4'3", African, I don't know, Asian. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.